Greetings everybody, Okami Games Online. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons. Last time, we made our way through Dancing Dragon Dungeon. And in this episode, you might notice I am in the Woods of Winter. Why is that? Well, this is the only reason, really, is we have a piece of heart. I'm going to take a bit of time to get a few extra things that we can get now. Be it, wrong seeds. Be it things that we could have gotten before but I just didn't get, or things we can now get because we have the slingshot and various other things. Which, there actually isn't that much stuff I want to get out of the way. Because the next thing I do want to get out of the way requires us to have the slingshot. So we will go ahead and take advantage of that. Which I guess is a good thing we're doing this now, because, I'm not gonna lie, on our way to Dungeon 5, there isn't that much side questing. Like, I wouldn't really say... Basically, there isn't that much stuff we need to do on our way to the 5th dungeon, so I might as well do this stuff now. But anyways, down here, we use our slingshot. A bridge appears. And we're gonna need our mystery seeds. What does this sign say? The black beast rests here. Use our mystery seeds, and we have to fight a little bit of a Moldorm, or whatever his name is supposed to be. But anyways, we have the X-shaped jewel. So that's the third jewel of 4. And there's one more we can get, but we're not going to be getting that one yet because we need to clear the 5th dungeon. And let's go and use our Gale Seeds and just head back to Huron Village, because the next thing we want to do is actually on our way to the 5th dungeon. But where is the 5th dungeon? That's the question here. Well, I'll just use my Pegasus Seeds to expedite... Actually, do we have any rings? We do not have any rings to appraise. I'll just use those Pegasus Seeds to expedite the process. Go up here. Because there's one more heart piece we can get, and otherwise... Well, might as well also get whatever this Gasha Nut is. 5 hearts. Flippity-flippin'-do. Let's go and plant another Gasha Seed then. And let's keep moving. So, going over here, there's a stump. So, let's get our Rod of Seasons ready. And let's change the season. We want to change the season to... Summer. Because there is a few things. So normally this area is filled with water, but because it's summer now, because I made the season sun. Please talk properly. Because I made the season summer, the water is dried up. So as such, there's a few things we can get. Namely, in here, there is 100 rupees. Very handy. And I'm gonna be needing money to buy a few other things, namely. Or did I already buy the stuff? I probably already bought the stuff I needed. Never mind. In any case, there's a warp over there to Subursia. But there's a few other things I want to get, but I don't think we can get them from here. So we'll go for that later. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and see where that warp to Subursia takes us. Climb atop the stump. We pretty much want to make it any season but summer. So why not? I'll make it spring. Since it's our most recent season we got, and we've had winter for a while, so might as well make it spring. Might as well brighten it up, I guess? I don't know. That, and I think you might not be able to access it in winter, but I'm not sure on that one. Anyways, we seem to be in another area. In any case, let's see what we can find. Oh. That's a place. What is this place? Melt it down. These furnaces can melt any metal. Alright, well, we'll come back to this later. Because it might be important. Potentially. I'm not sure. But there are other things we want to do while we're here. Let's see what's over here first off. Anything? Furnaces. Thanks, sign. Well, there's something here, but we can't do anything about this yet because, well, Well, actually, we might be able to. Let me just check something really quick. No, I was hopeful. If this gap was 3 pits wide, I could have possibly jumped it with Rock's Feather combined with the Pegasus Seeds, but I do not have the ability to jump that far. And that's not even the way you're intended to do that. There's another way to do that, which we'll probably look into it after the 5th dungeon. Because, well, spoiler alert, the 5th dungeon has what we need to get through this. But what we want to do is right here, if we get our power bracelet, we get a bomb flower. Handle it with care. Alright, now we have that, we gotta get to jumping once again. And because there's very little side questing, we might actually in this episode start the 5th dungeon, because of how little side questing there is. But we'll see where our time's at when we get to the 5th dungeon. Alright. Let's just make our way back, because now we have the bomb flower. There are other things we are able to do. But is there an easy way to get through here? What's up? What's here? Nothing? Yeah. Alright, then. So we explored here a bit, so might as well go further, because video games. Because there's nothing we can do on this screen yet, but over here, you have the power bracelet, you can remove this rock, and we have ourselves a nifty little shortcut back here. I air quote that, because I can't make proper jumps. But what do we want to do with this bomb flower? That's the question. Well, I say let's make a return back to the Temple of Seasons once again. Because there is something here waiting for us. Namely, if we go over here, because this is the one direction we have not gone yet. Go over here. Oh, that's a bomb flower. Thanks. Okay, let's break it. That was great. Now we have plenty, thanks to you. If you ever need any ore melted, come to the furnaces. Well, they got what they wanted. Now let's go get what we want. Go up here. And I am the spirit of autumn. My turn has come. They say fall is lonely, but no! Pits are filled with fallen leaves, and mushrooms are ripe for picking. When shadows fall in Hyrule, a hero shall appear. Is that hero you? Then I grant you Autumn's power. The Rod of Seasons has been blessed with an autumn breeze. Climb atop a stump to call forth autumn. Now the Rod of Seasons has the powers of all 4 seasons. This is all the help we can offer you. Oh, courageous youth. Din and all Holodrum are counting on you. With that, we now have all 4 seasons under our control. So, even then, I still managed to make a stupid jump. Impressive. But anyways, with that out of the way, the next thing we want to do is we want to head back to that vortex that we used to get here in the first place. So that way we can head back to where we were, and maybe if we turn the season to fall, there will be something waiting for us. And I do believe, yes, this is the way we went. Oops. Double oops. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. We want to go back over here. Go this way, and we want to go this way. Step on that vortex. Alright. Back in the woods of winter once again. Yeah, we could have gotten here if it was winter. I wasn't sure about that, but now I know. We want to go this way now. But what is there waiting for us? Well, there are a few things. First, let's go ahead and change the season. Sorry, I had to check something really quick because there is a heart piece we can get. I'm just not 100% sure as to where it is, but it might be... Yes, it is that screen right there. Let's go and get our power bracelet ready. You can probably see where this is going. And if we move this rock, there is a cave. We have a bit of a mini dungeon of sorts. It's not that long, though, as you would guess. We just go down here, walk over here, and we get a piece of heart, giving us another heart container. Not bad at all. And that leaves 2 more heart pieces to get, because even if there are 12 heart pieces, and getting those 2 heart pieces I'm talking about will put us up to 10, as opposed to all 12. One of those is from Maple, and the other one's just from growing gacha trees over and over again. Both of which are random, and both of which can take a while, so I'm not going to bother with those. If I get them, great. If not, well, I'm not going to go out of my way to get them. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and use our raw seasons to change the season to autumn. And if we go over here, that's a building, and we still have plenty of time on the clock, so let's head off to the 5th dungeon. Go up here, and welcome to level 5, Unicorn's Cave. Let's get this started. We'll probably not finish up with the dungeon in this episode, but at the very least we will start the dungeon, and we might make some significant progress. We'll see where we get. Let's kill off these guys, because they are jerks. Oh yeah, and speaking of jerks, these guys, Helmasaurs. I hate these guys because you can only attack them from the back, and they're just not fun to deal with. Fortunately, the dungeon item will help us with defeating them, but even then, even as much as I hate them, they're still not that bad. But anyways, we go here, we have the compass. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fall down this pit. So that way I don't have to make the trek back. Because that would be a waste of my time. And also, this thing, we can't do anything with it yet. So we'll be coming back to this room. But we have the compass now, so let's see what else there is. Well, there's a key in this room, but we'll be coming back to that. Like a lot of other things in this dungeon. Nothing over to the right? Alright. Alright. Ugh. And we have minecarts. Surprise! Alright, let's start with this one. Where is this one gonna lead us? There's a switch, but question is... Okay, there's nothing we can do in this room. Not yet, anyways. A lot of rooms we can't do anything with, so we better find the dungeon item. Because the dungeon item will... Well, I guess it goes without saying, considering this is a Zelda game we're talking about. The dungeon item will give us access to a lot of other things in this dungeon. What is over here, though? If anything of use. We're gonna have to do something with this room eventually, and it's more my interest to get this out of the way now, because otherwise you might have to do a lot of backtracking. So if you're passing by that room, get that out of the way, because otherwise it will cause you trouble. And mark my words when I say that. Anyways, there's a treasure chest over there. So I want to go get that treasure chest. And there's a treasure chest right over there as well. Alright, well, let's get down to business. Small key right there. So at least we have access to more areas of the dungeon. But there's still other things we need. Like, I don't even think we have... No, we don't have the dungeon map yet. But anyways, we want to go this way. Yeah, this appears to be the one area we can go to currently, so hopefully it leads us somewhere nice. We're near a roc's feather, so we can make jumps. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Alright. I do believe we are actually very close to the dungeon item. Yeah, it feels like it's going by really quickly, eh? Well, I'm not sure, because my memory of this place is rusty. But we might... Maybe. Only maybe. I cannot make any guarantees. But there is a locked door here, so let's see where this leads. Why, yes, this is where the dungeon item is. Also, Keese, go away. Get this, and we get the magnetic gloves. Their magnetic might attracts and repels. Press the button to reverse polarity. Alright, just gonna equip this. Like repels like, and you get the idea. North plus north means they will repel each other. South plus south means they'll repel each other. North plus south means that they will be attracted to each other. That is basically the message I was trying to get across. Along with my poor ability to not talk. But anyways, there appears to be something in this room, so... You die. You are a jerk who needs to die and give me health. Die. Right there, we have the dungeon map. Alright, let's see what we are dealing with. Only a one-floor dungeon, but even then, it's still a bit complicated because, well, reasons. Also, those guys that guy that just hit me, you might notice he didn't do any damage. That's because what he does, he makes it so you can't use your sword for a bit. Really sucks. So I would advise against taking hits from that guy, needless to say. Then again, I would advise against taking hits from anyone. Alright. Anyways, now we've done that. That's a locked door over there, but I do believe we might be able to get a key, which is nice, because I know it's beyond that door. But we'll see if I'm right. I do believe this would be that small key. Yes, it is. Alright. Now that's done, we just got a small key, and there's a locked door right here. But unfortunately for me that is, I remember that the mini-boss of this dungeon is actually fairly challenging, and I don't... Oh, no, I do have a potion. Okay. Great. If I can avoid using it, that'd be great. Basically, this guy... Yeah, he can do that, and... Uh-oh. His weakness is his tail, but he's got all this other acrobatic stuff that he can use. I think, yeah, this is him going in a circle. The main threat you have to fight is the fact that he moves very quickly. So, it's not a fun time, especially when that happens. Alright. Just go ahead. Uh-oh. But he does have some patterns that you can watch out for. One of them is completely random, but other ones involve him going around in a circle. Okay, this is the completely random one, and it really bites. And if I'm fighting this guy pretty slowly, know that's most likely... Oh god, okay, never mind, he has 4 attack patterns. If I'm fighting this guy slowly, it's because I'm trying my damnedest to not have to use that potion. If we kill this guy, we can get a fairy, and... Okay, good. That was a bit annoying, but let's grab that fairy in any case. And let's head back to the start of the dungeon, because now we have the magnetic gloves, we have other parts of the dungeon accessible to us. Kill you, please, thank you. Alright. You can see various things that the magnetic glove is capable of, but right here, we get another small key. We're finding a lot of these, which I guess really helps us to get to new areas. Let's go ahead and head back across that gap. And let's head up this way. So remember these guys? Yeah, the magnetic glove kind of just murders their face off. Like, very quickly. Alright, there's nothing there, because I probably already explored there. But, we can also use that to move these wrecking ball-ish items, which is also handy. Besides the fact we just got 100 rupees, but this thing, it is actually helpful because you can use it to kill enemies. Very handy tool there. Let's go ahead and kill these guys next. Alright. Alright, kill you. Alright. Let's head this way. Oh, this room. This room's actually pretty creative. I remember there being something we... Oh, right, boomerang. So, what you want to do is you want to activate the Armor statue, you want to kill it, but you also want to remember the order you kill these guys. As such, I'm going to be defeating him in a clockwise fashion. Like that. And then kill this guy. Once you kill all of them, 4 treasure chests will appear. You have to open these treasure chests in the order you killed the Armos Knights. It is actually a really creative puzzle. And you would know this if you actually went to the owl in this room, which I'll show off really quick. Mystery Seeds. Used one on this guy, and recall the order you select the knights in. Really creative puzzle. Props to the game designers on that. But we've explored the majority of this dungeon, so I think we're about done here. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, we will finish up with Unicorn Cave and start making treks towards the next dungeon. See you guys then!